How do I negotiate my salary? Do I just say yes because I'm so happy to be here? So let me give you the bottom line. The answer is you never accept what is offered to you without having said the following sentence. I accept your offer, but I believe I deserve more, and I will prove that to you so that next year you will have no choice but to pay me what I think I should be being paid right now. If you deliver that line, even if you are afraid to negotiate, even if someone says to you, well, you're slotted in. First year salespeople make $18,000 plus commission. First year marketing people, you're going to be at $46,000. Oh, you're a first year teacher? Oh, you're at $42,000. Oh, you're coming in player development? No problem. As an intern, you make $800 a week. Whatever the case is, what interviewers do when they're giving you your salary, they tell you what their salary is going to be. That's it. I always loved it when people would say to me, I want more money. When I would do end-of-year reviews, and we would do employment reviews where we would have to review employees up and down the chain, anybody who's satisfied with their salary or satisfied with their bonus is not somebody I want to work for me. Anybody who doesn't want my job is not someone I want to work for me. I want to be surrounded by people who are so hungry that you can feed them 20-ounce ribeyes every hour on the hour, and they leave the office and go straight to McDonald's because they're not stuffed. Don't ever be satisfied. Now, how do you know how much money you deserve to make? Again, do the research. It is very easy these days to find out what people are making. It's easy to find out within a company what people are making. It is absolutely verboten to talk money with people you work with. That is the line that everybody says. Don't talk about it. We expect as a CEO and president that no one's going to talk because then that enables us and human resources to be the only people who know what everybody's making. But as employees, it's okay to talk about it. And it's okay to find someone and say, hey, what was your bonus this year? Now, do you lie when someone asks you that question? Are you embarrassed? Is your bonus too small? Are you embarrassed because you're not making as much money as you think the other person's making? Do you overinflate what you're making to look cool to the person you're working with? Well, how is that helpful to you? Because anything you're doing, that means the other person's doing it too. So don't lie. It's okay to tell people what you make. And it's okay to tell people that you want to make more. And it's okay to tell people that you want to know what they want to make because you think that you're not getting paid fairly. Or you want to make sure they're getting paid fairly. Because I promise you this, that your salary and the salary of the person you're talking to is not the difference in whether your company is going to go under or not. It's not the difference in whether your company is going to be profitable or not. We count on employees not being smart enough to have these uncomfortable conversations. But it's okay to have them. It's smart to have them. So when you're negotiating salaries, you go in knowing what your salary could be, should be, would be, given your experience, given the job, and given the comparables. Think about baseball arbitration for a moment. When you're in the room with your own player, he's got his agent and a bunch of lawyers. You've got your lawyers and members of the commissioner's office. You've got 3 arbitrators at the front of the table. The entire arbitration is all about comparables. That person did this and makes that. I did this. I got to make that. That is why knowing what other people make in baseball, it's easy because everybody knows what everybody makes on the field. But if you're in an industry or in a job where you don't know what anybody makes, your first job is to learn what people make around you, above you, and below you. The more information you have, the better you will be able to negotiate. What is the rule that I've always said about negotiating? You've got to know where you are and where you're going. And you've got to draw out the path on how you're going to get there. And you can't let anyone make you stray from that path and getting to that finish line. So the number one most important thing is to know where you're starting from. If you're going into a job and you want to make $100,000 and everybody who does what you do makes $40,000, You are not going to make $100,000. The question is, can you make 45? Can you make 50 with the chance to make 65? Can you get closer to your number? Are you going into a job where you know that everybody's making 100 and they're offering you a starting salary of 70? What do? You say, listen, I appreciate that you're sliding me in at 70, but I know very well that people make six figures doing this work, and I assure you that the reason I'm being interviewed today, the reason that I'm even talking to you about salary today, is that you know that I can help this company. You know that my skill set is meant for this position. Or, I've been here for 3 years. I have shown you exactly what I've done to be additive to this company. I can show you the following 5 examples where I've made a significant monetary difference to the bottom line of this company with the work I've done. The savings I have made, the profit I have generated, the revenue I've generated, the income I've generated. Choose whatever economic word you want. But what you're doing is you are showing the person who you are negotiating with that you've got information, that you've got comparables. So the way to do it at the end of the day, have comparables.